Ikut dari tepi bawah. Apa? Daripada bawah. Takkan nak dekat dari bawah. Ya daripada tepi sana lah. Sana.
Okay. Because what you learn today is only the very basic. So if let's say you want to go more in details, you write down your name and your contact number. So whenever there's a jenazah, we just
kita just call you all up, or maybe you just reply lah, yes you're going. You can, at least you can hands on lah, much more better. Kita tengok saja kadang-kadang kita setakat balik kita tulis dah. Bila kita hands on betul-betul, jenazah yang betul-betul, that's a different. Ni jenazah ni boleh cakap. Ketawa.
Because every jenazah lain. So every jenazah we handle also differently. It's not one size fit all, you know. Oh, we do it this way. So for every jenazah we do it that we know. Yeah, so it depends on the situation. Okay, now we
macam mana kalau orang macam okay, for example, get someone and then kita nak try and then body, then how do you guys manage?
I believe kalau those who remember body ingat. I think waktu mandi tu you all tengok dia punya muka.
Like a bit shocked.
Jadi macam terpanjat. So kita selalu kalau mandi we just cover all.
Yeah.
So body because we keep looking at the face.
So kalau tadi tutup gini tak nampak tau. In fact kita waktu mandikan dia pun kita tak boleh tengok aurat dia. Kita hanya not even we tak boleh tengok apa pun, kita just masuk pasang picture.
Kecuali until here.
Okay.
Jadi until here ni.
Kita tak boleh tengok, tak boleh macam bangsa lain.
No. My impression is I thought macam mandi kan.
No.
Salah. Itu kau mandi sendiri sudah.
Kau mandi sendiri your own toilet lain lah.
So now you can imagine that this thing is covered.
Okay.
So it's covered. So you tak nampak kan muka dia. Tak nampak.
The only time the face is exposed is when we want to do the way, when we want to wash the face.
Okay.
Wash the face, the hair. Okay. So far no problem lah, insyaAllah lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understand.
So for all those who I know that kena badi, what they do is when they go back home, they just mandi hadas and take wudu, and then after that they are okay.
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 So now kita dah mandi. First kali what we do is that kita ratakan air dulu. Macam kita mandi hadas kan kita basahkan badan kita dulu, right? So kita ratakan air tu. Ini standing here,
Yeah, standing here, I'm standing there. That's why. She's always on the right side, I'm on the side.
Funny.
So you must imagine that this is always covered at all times. But because this is a real person, a real life person, so we kesian all.
Okay. So first kali kita ratakan air lah. Okay, ratakan air, kita kena coverkan dia punya nose. Takut air masuk.
So we do like this and we do this.
Okay, this way.
Yeah. Okay. So that will cover the mouth and the nose as well. Because just now what did Ustaz Fatih said, any water, any excessive water that gets into like the lubang hidung atau the mouth or even the ears, rongga yang terbuka, the body will rot faster.
Cepat rosak. So kena dongakkan dia.
Yeah, so like this lah. Then we close the thing and then we wet the body.
Ratakan air lah. Kita ratakan air, kita make sure the air tu sampai dekat segenap kulit dia semua.
The way when you say ratakan is you jirus ke atau pakai hose? Okay.
There's a hose down there, so kita just ratakan. Ada lekam kanan, baru ke kiri. Okay. So this as I say, macam mana kita mandi janabah, sama juga. So bila kita dah ratakan buat masa tu, kita nak bersihkan tempat khusus sinjak kita, bagian sinjak kita nak bersihkan ke bagian kemaluan dia, sama dubur dia, badan buat air najis. Okay. So this one I illustrate
just for the sake of illustration. Because otherwise you will not be able to see what's happening underneath it. Okay. So normally the body, we tilt the body up about 45 degrees so that when we do that, it's compressing against the stomach. So when that happens, we will just press the stomach this way, because this is the colon, right? The big intestine. So the big intestine will press, and then we see like what anything that come out. That's why we need to put the cloth under here, and the feet is far apart.
Okay. Understand boleh? Faham tak?
Faham.
So that means you need help lah for people to.
Yes. Yeah. So normally
Kalau ladies pun 7 to 8 people. Ustaz cakap 7 to 8.
Kalau kadang-kadang kita pernah juga yang tak ada orang.
there's only 2 of us.
Yang hanya kita berdua saja. The decomposed body is different. That's what we're doing is different. Decompose is a bit challenging. So that's a different part. So kalau macam even baju kita pun mudah bau kalau decompose, so we have to use macam yang kat hospital dia pakai penyakit for the AIDS different. So kalau macam orang biasa kadang-kadang bila tak ada orang, so we need to do our own self just do left and right, tilt this left right lah.
Okay. So now we tilt the body, we press the stomach, then we say, oh, got najis or. So this hand we always have like two sarung tangan, hand gloves.
Always istinjak tangan kiri lah.
Yeah, tangan kiri, and then the right side we only use one glove. We only need one. So then we just make sure that the vagina and then the the anus is very clean. But this is only on the top side. We haven't done the back yet. So this is just the front. Sometimes we see like a darah whatever najis that comes out lah, you know. Whatever that comes out, like, we have to clean it properly. So I sabun here, all sabun this side, all make sure that then it's okay.
How you know sampai dia dah habis? Betul tekan sampai dia habis lah.
Okay, because you can rasa.
One thing bila you mandikan apa-apa problem kita mesti nak yakin. Yakin, jangan simpan was-was. You yakin dia bersih lah, insyaAllah. So bila actually tadi bila kita tekan kadang bila nak najis, kalau ada najis, air yang kat sini akan mengalir ni, kan kita pakai air kan, kita pegang right. So air tu akan tukar warna. So daripada warna kuning ke warna jernih, kita yakin dah tu dah bersih. Tak kalau kita lagi nak kurik, you know, it's not wise. Okay,
because don't forget, you know, the jenazah is dalam keadaan sakarat, right? So yeah, we have to be very gentle with her. Yeah. So after we do the front or the confirm, and then sometimes even though ada najis, but not from the front, from the back, but it still come out because, you know, but we don't dig and dig. No, we don't do that. So okay, then I will tell her, okay, it's clean already. My side is clean. So what we will do is we try and turn from at the back here. And put the leg cross. Okay. So the leg, we cross the leg.
Then so each time process nak turning, we do this way. Okay. So 2% on this side. 2% on this side, so we going to turn it.
Yeah.
But make sure kain bila kita nak pusing, okay, kain mesti lebihkan ke tempat
on left side.
Supaya bila kita pusing tu, kain yang lebih tu dia akan jatuh tertutup aurat dia, kita tak nampak aurat dia. Okay. So always remember, aurat dia nampak tu, dia akan tutup besok kat akhirat. Kita malukan dia. So, that's why cakap mandi ni nampak mudah, tapi tak semudah yang kita sangkakan. Kerana untuk menjaga kearifan dia. That's why they want it yang closest, yang saudara terdekat, next of kin terdekat. Kalau kita panggil orang luar bantu memang boleh, tapi berapa lama dia boleh simpan rahsia kita? Tak boleh lama kan? Mungkin setakat paling lama setahun, nanti lepas pada tu dia jadi macam bawang lah. So that's the reason why kita nak keluarga sendiri. Yang kawan-kawan tu tak akan ceritakan keburukan. Okay?
Adab.
So one of the adab, kita biasa pergi mana-mana, kita tahu mana jenazah, melawat orang. Tapi adab jenazah kita selalu ketinggalan. Banyak-banyak yang saya buat tu adab jenazah semua they forget. Adab tu boleh berbual, then dia macam ketawa, you know. So ni salah satu adab yang kita nak kena jaga lah. Kita kena hormat dia juga, adab jenazah. Macam dia malu sebenarnya. Dia dimandikan begini dengan ramai orang yang tengok dia. Even though anak dia pun, kalau kita sendiri tengah mandi, anak kita kalau macam walaupun umur setahun, kalau macam intip kita rasa malu tak? Sama juga adab jenazah. Okay?
So that means whoever that's inside stays in. There's no like going in and out and oh can I go in, and or sometimes they don't even ask permission, they just masuk only. You know, and that is so not helpful. Okay, coming back to this one, we have to turn the body.
We turn the body, so body pusing ni, kita jenazah bergerak kan?
Okay, not
Bergerak sendiri.
the hands, the hands is at kiam.
Kiam.
Okay, so the hands is at kiam.
Jadi kita nak pusingkan badan dia pun kita rasa senang lah. So this one kita pusing gini, see? You see nak tutup kan kain ni kan?
You can't see the back part. You can't see the back part. So then I will clean the back part, and then what I will do is I'll clean the back, and then the kaki sometimes ada kena najis, right? Because it's clapped in between, right? So all this part all I will bersihkan betul-betul, make sure there's no more najis coming out and stuff like. However, if orang yang sakit and then the najis keep coming out, we can't be doing it the whole day, right? So what we do is cotton wool, kita damp it and then we really tighten it and then we just put inside to stop the okay. Yeah. So we assume that okay, she's clean already, everything is, then the top layer of the glove we take it out and then we throw away.
So the process to left and right is the same, sama. Setiap kali nak pusing ke kiri kanan, kaki kita selangkan dan kita pusing. Kita gini kan, dia selangkan sini, kain nak kena lebihkan on this side, okay? Then dia akan, orang seterusnya akan paut dua tangan like this. Give me your hand. Okay, paut gini dia akan pusing ke sana. Kalau pusing ke kiri pun sama juga, same thing. Kaki dia akan selangkan balik, okay? Kain ni kita akan lebihkan ke sana, kita pusing. Itu saja prosesnya untuk bahagian belakang lah.
What if body dia dah macam very stiff then how do you do it?
We still do the same way.
Same way. Except kalau kaki ni tak boleh selang kan, never mind. So we still
Some they say it's very stiff, like jaw, right?
So this leg can still be put on top. Okay, no problem. Okay.
That's the reason why we need somebody down here. So kaki dia keras untuk sini, dia pegang gini lah. So this fella from this side dia akan pegang gini. Okay. Boleh, insyaAllah boleh.
Okay. And then the kain, we don't
tetap
pull.
boleh tarik gini, okay?
Because it's very
dia ada
painful.
teknik nak angkat gini macam dengan lemah lembut. Yes.
So that's how we shift the kain either this side or this side. We lift, we don't tarik because the skin akan terikut.
Right underneath.
So because it's wet, so if the thing tertarik, it's very painful, right?
Okay.
Okay, so that's how we do. Okay, so the front part done, the back part done. So now left
the sabun tak lah, dari muka je lah. Muka je normally kita start bagian muka dulu lah. Okay, buat angkat wuduk ni dia ada dua. Okay, kalau macam ikut sunnah Nabi, kita lepas pada kita istinja, kita angkat wuduk, betul tak? Angkat wuduk dan baru kita mandi. Biasanya kebanyakan orang-orang yang prefer kita mandi dulu baru kita angkat wuduk. That is nothing wrong. Okay.
Depends on the juru mandi punya preference.
Okay. So now kita akan bersihkan dia punya muka. So first kali kita bersihkan dia punya muka. Okay. Kita selalu pakai normally kita ada facial foam. Kita sambungkan muka dia lah. Kita tak nak campurkan sabun badan tu dengan muka. Macam mana kita hidup, kita pakai sabun lain untuk muka kita. Macam kita rasa jenazah ni diri kita ni, aku tak nak pakaikan dia untuk ni. Kita nak pakai sabun. So we have our own punya sabun muka. Shampoo. Kita tak pakai.
Question, sorry. Okay, let's see. You know right, certain sabun atau apa is alcohol. You know dia ada contain macam alcohol.
Yes. So I understand.
Itu boleh.
Because is the person going to drink it or eat it? No, right?
So it's okay to do.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So so shampoo normally there's either one person or two person, and we just give shampoo, and then this two person here will shampoo the hair, as gently as possible. And then we will do the face, put a facial foam, facial wash, and then use the facial cotton. Okay, so whatever we teach you here is not all syarikat will do it.
Okay.
So I mean, you're the one that follow a lot. So how many of them you know that use facial wash, or how many of them do you know that use the facial punya cotton wool?
Isya kau tunggu sofa tak?
I rest my case there lah, you know. So but we use it because we know that it's gentle, so we can easily wipe spread the foam or the face. Macam kita basuh muka. Yeah, so it's exactly the same, you know. Then we have to wipe the mata, make sure there's no more dirt on the eyes, the ears lah, the hidung, and then when we do the nose and the mouth, we cover it.
Do you notice why?
Masih ada air.
No.
Pasal ada weh?
No, she tell me kalau you makan kat luar, you at restaurant whatever hawker center, lepas you makan you nak gini ke depan orang?
Oh, tak.
Cover right? Sama juga. I just want to respect jenazah. Kita tak nak macam kita buat gini semua orang tengok what happen. Kita dalam dia baik ke tak baik kita pun tak tahu. So kalau as I say kita nak tutup air dia sebaik yang mungkin.
Yeah, because we do not know what sort of fluid that's going to come out from the nose. Even okay, for example, to shift the jenazah from the bedroom to the kitchen, we already okay. We know which part is okay. Then we already know which part that is got fluid. So what we normally do is we quickly turn her face onto one side. Okay, we quickly turn her face onto one side and we press the nose out with a dry facial cotton wool. Okay, and then the mouth also, and we clean the mouth part. That's the first thing that we do. Then only when we know that there's no more fluid, it's quite safe, then we will put like facial foam and all that. So if let's say the fluid is still coming out from the mouth or the nose, what we do is we take dry cotton wool, this cotton wool, the normal cotton wool, we lengthen it and then we just put it in the mouth temporarily to stop other water or fluid coming.
Pasal kalau kita tak taruh gitu nanti cair tu akan keep on keluar. So bila keep on keluar, kita kembali kita tahu masalahnya bukan masalah besar, kecil aja pasal ada air ke apa banyak pergerakan, tapi yang pembantu ni diorang tak faham. Jadi diorang tak faham nanti dia banyak story lah. Nanti takut terkeluar besar kali tu terkeluar. Sebab tu kita kalau nampak keadaan jenazah ni, bila kita dah buka datuk keadaan jenazah ni mungkin tidak memungkinkan bagi yang lain untuk menengok dia apa-apa. Kita akan buat secara senyap-senyap. Jadi lepas pada tu baru diorang boleh buat. Kalau macam tidak, kalau kita terus buka, diorang ternampak je sikit aja ada something aja kat sini, diorang dah start jadikan isu.
Got blood.
Pernah macam tu? Pernah?
Yes. Because you have
Even though a family member.
Yes. Okay, the reason why is because the one that is very experienced in doing this is who? The jurumandi. Now the family members, are they really experienced?
No.
Are they the main caregiver for the person? No, I rest my case. Sometimes they want to help in the showering, but they just like that, and they alright, okay, it's come to at that point. So we know they want to help because they want to be part of the last rites, but they just a bit geli. Geli. So never mind, it's okay. It's their family. They want to have we let them. So we know better. So sometimes whatever that the two of us see or whatever the jurumandi see, we cannot tell even the waris around it.
So that the waris ingatkan jenazah ni baik.
Yes, that's right.
There is a case when kita mandi darah kita keluar saja nak stop. So we will put the waris on one side, so we will do.
Yeah.
After we cover and we do everything, then once it stop already, then we take operation. So they doesn't know also what happening also. That's the reason why we want to cover lah. Tujuan kita nak tutup keaiban dia. Aib dia tu very very important. Biasa cakap adab jenazah banyak kita tak perhatikan. Kita tahu nak take part, nak kalau macam yang ada, saya kaum baik, dia kaum baik doktor. Boleh. Siapa-siapa pun boleh mandikan, tapi masalah untuk menutup keaiban dia ni, I don't think so they can do for how long.
Sometimes whatever features that is not appropriate even for the daughter, not even for the husband to see. We will not show it to them. We will not. Accident cases, industrial accident, whatever it is. The daughter also we don't let to see. The husband also we don't let to see.
Yeah, but right, can I say jenazah tu? Have you ever encounter macam jenazah tu macam, okay, taruhlah tadi Ustaz cakap dia terjun, pecah, berderai.
Yes.
How do you clean it kalau dalam keadaan macam itu? Do you still call the family?
Yes. But
as I say lah, they call lah.
Yeah.
Tapi when come a certain part,
we won't allow them.
Tutup lah.
Yeah. Only we will do it. So for example, the industrial whatever like accident case, suicide case. So this one is closed.
All the way.
All the way.
Even the family.
Even the family members cannot, because
if they want to see, would you allow or you just say no?
No, I will not allow. We will not allow because it's too disfigured. It's totally too disfigured. So much so that when we clean the face, it's like just like this. We clean the face, but we don't show. Yeah, we don't show. We just do it like that. Okay, done. Cover. That's it.
Tapi kalau dia datang sini nak tengok,
No.
kita tutup lah.
Yeah. Because we want the waris to think good. So never mind, we come. So we come. Let's say the daughter, especially the daughter, and the daughter is so young. Daughter is so young. So we tell the daughter, never mind. Think of your mother in her best dressed or in her best moments. So we come the daughter around. That's the way. Yeah. Rather than what happened, you imagine the daughter. You think the daughter will not pingsan?
That's everybody tu.
Of course will pingsan terus.
Okay.
Never see also pingsan. What more?
Normally kalau macam dia macam sebelah bahagian bawah mata ke apa kalau macam pecah ke apa. So normally we just cover up here je lah. So they still can see the eyes lah.
Yeah, and if the thing is, if the thing is from the top, right? If the top is disfigured, we take a towel and we just cover the top. The top. So if let's say the face got sliced off or whatever lah, okay. So the top is affected, right? So we will just cover the top.
I'm curious, will the doctor jahit ke apa?
Yes, they will.
They will.
Okay,
tak ada macam biarkan.
No. Only the fragments of the skull or the bones and the flesh may stick to the hair. So so we don't even let the waris touch the hair.
Okay.
Yeah, we how to wash?
Yalah.
Cannot wash what? So we just and then that's it. Then we let the waris stand on this side. Okay, because considered as a post-mortem already.
Okay. Now after the face, everything then sabun badan.
Yeah, so we sabun badan.
Sabun badan tu kita pakai sabun yang sabun buku tadi tu kan. Sabun buku tadi tu. So that one kita sabun hanya masukkan tangan kita sajalah. Okay. So like this lah. Tangan kita dekat dalam kita rasa so tangan yang ini kita akan keluarkan. Okay. So gosok pelan-pelan atau
no. Mas cantik.
Imagine this is your mother ke your baby ke, just slowly like this.
Macam mana nak rasa lembut yang kita buat tu lembut?
Like how do you
Okay.
your baby macam mana? You want to hear your baby? Is it like that? No, right?
Itu anak dia.
Dan bila kita mandi dia
like newborn lah, like newborn
baby. Kan baby kecil kan kita nak mandikan slowly like that lah.
Then we carry the hand up.
Kita tak boleh gauge what is soft.
Yeah, because some I know, I get what you mean. Because I see some waris no, we just do like this gently. Then I'll tell them to lift up. Then they can do the ketia as well, and then the back part, this part here, and then the hands, only the hands. You don't have, just the hands like that.
Ustaz private part lah. As I say that Ustaz cakap kan bahagian kaki, tuan bahagian kaki.
So here to here they cannot touch because it's already been done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
the real one lah.
Because this side you want to touch, you have to wear gloves.
Mm.
Okay, non-gloves cannot can't even touch that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So bila sabun tu kita sabun lah pelan-pelan, dah bersih gitu kan.
So now we let you see because if we cover you cannot see. So now we just do like this so that you can see. So underneath your hand you just go here, behind the toes, the toes, the feet and all that lah.
Okay. So now dari lisan dia baru bilas.
Yeah, then we baru bilas.
So bilas tu macam bilas kita mandi biasa lah. Tadi kepala kita dah bilas sendiri, everything right? So once kepala kita dah setting, muka dah this one is covered. Dah covered. Okay,
Yeah.
this all be covered. So lepas tu kita sabun badan bahagian kanan. Lagi tu kiri.
Okay.
Lepas tu dah yakin dah bersih dah sabun, baru kita bilas. Bilas tu mula daripada kanan, kemudian kiri. Okay. So bila bahagian belakang badan, sama juga kaki kita selangkan balik semua gini. So this kain lebihkan ke kanan atau ke kiri untuk dia pusing. Bila badan dia pusing, kain yang lebih tu akan jatuh, kita sabun bahagian badan.
So for example, she wants to do the right side, right? So this one must be more on the right side. Okay. So this one. So the hand kita masuk balik lah. Apa saja jenazah ni?
Itulah self-service.
Self-service.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is still like this. This in case you can see things. So then this one. Okay. Okay.
Oh, dia ada way.
Dah ada way.
Okay.
Ya. Dan nanti dia akan pusing sini. Mana? Dan nanti kita akan sabunkan badan. Lepas sabun badan belakang, kita bilas lah. Bilas. Aurat memang kita tak nampak. Memang tak nampak sepanjang tu sana. Okay. Then lay down that one. Okay. Alhamdulillah. So far, any question after this?
Kalau bilas kan, you bilas on top of the kain lah.
Yes.
Yes. Kita buang air sabun dulu. Okay, dan baru lepas tu kita masukkan kat dalam.
Oh, you masukkan the hose.
Yes.
That's lagi biar bersih lah. Kalau kita taruh di atas ni, kadang air tu tak telus lah.
Yeah, then some soap might get stick to the kain or whatever.
Okay, then now it's clean.
So the back is clean, the front is clean, the whole face all the clean. There's no more fluid. So the cotton wool that's there, we just take it out and make sure there's no more other fluid and things like that. Okay, then after the mandi,
you can wudu.
yeah, then after that, then we can do the wudu area. The wudu part.
Wudu first.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah. So
Kalau uduk kan, kalau let's say the husband is there, then kita kan kalau tersentuh, like husband and wife kan batal uduk and stuff, right? So is it applicable for jenazah?
You mustn't forget, the jenazah is not going to solat.
Oh yeah.
The one that's going to solat is us. So if let's say the husband is going to do the last showering, then the husband take the wudu again.
Okay lah.
Alright.
Can.
How is the jenazah going?
So jenazah punya wudu is still.
Yes, tetap. Yeah. Okay. So when we take wudu, you can either do everything or just take the 4 fardu.
Okay.
So normally we take the 4 fardu because then there'll be less water going inside the mouth and the ears and the nose.
Okay.
Yeah. And then as for doa, there's no specific doa. Whatever doa you want for yourself, when you take your wudu, you want the same for, oh yeah, Tuhanku, please take my book of deeds from my right hand and not from the left hand, things like that,
So niat mandi tu macam biasalah, kita nak saja mandi kat atas jenazah ni, kerana lillahi ta'ala, mulai dari atas sampai ke bawah. Okay, mana daripada kanan, okay, ke kiri dan lepas tu sebelah kiri pula. Okay, so kita mandikan 3, 1, 3, 5, 7. It depends on, kadang dia ada ramai, pernah sekali kita ada sampai 9 anak-anak perempuan. Tak, kalau 9 kali kita nak buat, alamak sejuk lah. So what we do is that kita bikin 3 kali saja. Macam mana? Jadi yang pertama tu memang seorang, kedua memang seorang. Jadi yang ketiga tu kita bagikan dua. Empat sebelah kiri, empat sebelah kanan. Setiap kali air tu jalan rata dia akan niat sendiri. Dengan sendiri dia semua ambil bagikan. Kau tak 9 kali kejong dia.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we also have to look at the time. We cannot just suka-suka and then everybody outside cursing and swearing at us, you know. So yeah, we have to also be careful and be wary of the time.
Kita dah niat dah mandikan dia semua. Then now kita angkat wuduk lah.
So the wudu, face, right? Face first, then the hand, and then the forehead, and then the legs. So normally we'll ask the waris to do each part lah, you know, each part so that everybody will take turns, you know. So right side one person, left side one person, right hand one person, left side one person, the forehead one person, maybe the face another person. But only we will do the face first just to show them how it's done. And then the rest maybe they can.
But what the number of times still apply 3 times?
Yes.
Per time.
Yeah. Kecuali we really don't have time. Then we even the wudu also we skip.
Sunat saja.
Because that one is sunat. Yeah.
Okay. Then now dah bersih, kita dah niatkan dia, kita dah angkatkan dia wuduk. Sekarang kita nak wangi-wangikan dia. Okay. So wangi-wangikan dia just now that gambaran tadi. Okay. First sekali.
The first is the simple wood.
Simple wood. This one. Okay.
We don't transfer the jenazah, right?
No.
Because it will be wet. So you gonna
Later yang you
Later you see how it's done.
Ni lagi wangi lagi. Sian dia. So this kali sintuk yang kita cakap tadi tu. So kita akan rendam dengan air panas. So dia punya fungsi kalau tak ada air panas tak jadi. So kita kena rendam pada air panas dan nanti bila dia keluarkan warna yang warna coklat tu, dan masa tu wangi tu dah ada lah. Jadi masa tu untuk yang wangi-wangi kita gunakan ni dulu, air ni dulu. So setiap kali air ni lah jatuh di atas badan jenazah ni, peserta yang ada kat keliling ni dia akan tekap-tekapkan tangan supaya air tu serap dekat kulit dia. Okay. Dia punya wangi tu last longer lah. Okay, so this one is the first one.
Yeah.
So
this one is the face is also still like
still
this.
covered.
Still covered. We don't open.
Okay,
Yeah.
so all the wall all covered.
Yeah, all the wall is covered.
Yeah, I think probably. Okay, then the second one is bedak. Cooling powder. Actually ini ada pun tak ada pun tak apa. Tapi pada yang kita ingatkan macam kita lagi hidup lepas mandi pun kita ambil bedak, pak, kejap. So kita use juga, right? So just a last
Yeah.
je lah.
However, this cooling powder and sintok wood, not all syarikat use. Correct? Yeah.
So sama juga, proses sama juga, air jalan. So kita akan ratakan dia. Ni kita taruh dalam mangkuk semua ada benda dalam mangkuk.
We use different mangkuk for different items. I know some syarikat ini taruh itu, taruh ini, taruh all mix together. No, we don't. We do one item at a time because we really want the body to absorb whatever. For example, sintok wood. We only want the sintok wood to be the body to absorb the sintok wood for fuel. After the sintok wood, then we use powder. You know.
Macam kita mandi, kita taruhlah kalau kita nak biar semua dalam satu masa. Taruh diri kita sendiri kalau kita mandi. Kita shampoo, kita conditioner satu kali jalan je.
Tak.
Different, right? So sama juga. Jadi kita kalau boleh kita nak macam satu persatu lah, lebih baik lah.
semua ini pun kena pakai panas.
No. It's not just that one. Only the sintok wood. Yeah. So if we have no hot water, let's say we mandi kat pusar ramai, right? There's no hot water, then we don't use that. We don't use that. Then we just use the cooling powder.
Okay.
Because the jenazah body is already hot, so that's why we use cooling powder lah. You know. So then same as the water go down, we just rata everywhere so that the body will absorb the cooling powder. Then this one we put in like a sarung.
Tadi kan sarung yang saya tunjukkan tadi tu. Okey. Kita tapis kat sini supaya dia punya hampas dia tu tak ada kena dekat kain. Kalau macam dia jatuh kat kain kotor, kain tu kadang waris nak pakai dorang punya kain, nanti kain tu dorang nak cuci pun nanti kesian lah. Jadi kita tapiskan ini, taruh dalam sini, baru air hose tu akan jatuh kat dalam sini. Kita mungkin masak minum air teh ni, jalan ni lah. Jadi ampas ni kat sini, jadi kain pun bersih. InsyaAllah.
So once we do this, and then the peserta will just do this dab on the body so that the body will absorb the camphor. Then for this one, it's slightly different. We turn the body again so that she can do on the back of the body. The rest no need. Only
tak payah
tak payah. Only for the couple barus. Because the reason why this couple barus, it helps to delay the decomposition of the body. So it is important.
Front and back.
Front and back, yeah. So the couple barus all syarikat will use. But the sintok wood and the bedak langi, I think not many.
Cara dia memakai pun tak sama.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So it's okay kalau macam you all boleh ada pengalaman kan, maybe you will see it might slightly different for what we are doing. Maybe they rushing time lah. Kita tak tahu sebab tu jadi satu orang satu mangkuk, satu kali diorang tuang. Okay. For us we prefer to one by one. Saya say lah, boleh ke kita shampoo dengan conditioner sekali dengan apa minyak rambut sekali masuk? Tak boleh kan. Kita nak shampoo dulu. Lepas tu baru kita bilang kita taruh conditioner, right? Dan baru lepas tu nak taruh minyak ke apa-apa dah kering kan. So there's a step from that.
Whatever we do, we want the best for the jenazah because it is her last journey. It is her last earthly thing that we can do for for the jenazah. Yeah.
Okay, done that.
Okay. Last one
is this one.
Okay, so then we already add the minyak atar inside here, right? Then we shake. Once it's very well mixed, then we this one is covered now, of course, we do this, then we wipe, same process. Then do this. And this, okay, once the couple barus is done, the water is already off. It's already been switched off. Then the last one is this. No more rinsing anymore. So this is the last one sampai habis, and that's it. Then comes the drying part.
Okay. So, you want the dry part on the same person, or you want the different? They want to see how we dry.
Okay, yeah, can.
Okay.
Okay. So imagine that this cloth is okay. We show her then the transfer lah.
Okay.
Otherwise they got no.
Yeah. Okay. That's this one.
That's this one. So two what? Yeah.
4% dia macam bendera kita ujung to ujung, right? So like this one. Okay. So we still cover low and this one low tak nampak. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Just start it.
Oh, kena cepat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tapi dia
It's drying.
a bit tricky because
Yeah, so that's why we have a few people from there lah. Okay, so this how it's been done for transferring. So all the while again, dia punya kepala tutup kan, and we have a small towel. Dia dah buat bantal sekarang. That towel tu kita macam tutup untuk anu rambut dia.
Can we just show one?
Show one, okay. So nanti diorang akan angkat kepala dia, waris akan angkat kepala dia. So ni dia automatic angkat sendiri. Okay, this way.
Then
so you
the
cannot see lah.
so the person
So sini dia akan lap lah rambut dia. Faham tak?
Tapi muka dia masih tutup lah.
Yes, it's like this. It's like this.
Sekejap tahan apa sekejap sayang. So you just now you cannot see the face.
Okay. Then we just wipe that.
So now this is cover. So this one is up here lah. Betul tak?
So we need extra one so that when we lift her body up, we lift her hand up so that this one can go underneath her armpit and then dry the armpit and then dry the hand.
This is the drying part.
so even the drying your process is still a gentle
Yes.
as gentle as the mandi process kan.
It's that je lah.
No.
Kejam kau bangun
Yeah, because don't forget, the jenazah's row is watching, who's doing what, how is he doing.
Dia macam
So bila lap pun it's the same. Silang
Yes.
lepas tu kita lap.
Dia the reason why dia pakai tuala yang besar ni kan. Okay. So bila kita nak pusingkan dia sama juga macam kain batik tu tadi tu. Kan? Bila dia pusing bunyi akan jatuh juga. Kita tak nampak juga.
So we use normally this one we use. Come, I use this one. We show them one.
Ya, okey. Sure. Tengok sekarang gini Dia ni kat sini aku dah ada sini. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you mean memang ada lagi extra towel?
Yes.
Yes.
Got 3 extra towel.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have everything. The warriors don't have to think of anything. The reason why we have everything is because sometimes the warriors buy new towels. And the new towels still got wax. Tak seram. And then we have to end up using cotton wool, kitchen towel, apa-apa.
So proses sama macam tadi kain batik tadi. Dia pusing sini, okay. Dengan sendirinya tuala yang ini akan jatuh. Bila jatuh, kita lap. Okay.
So when she wipe the bag, she will use this towel. After wiping, right, she will slowly bring the body down. As she bring the body down, this towel will use to wipe the tub as well.
Okay, so macam ni dia jatuh duduk balik, balik waktu biasa balik.
Then she
So
wipe.
this one kita akan lap sebelah sini lah. So this one kita tak pakai untuk sebelah sana lagi tau.
So there's another one.
Yes.
Another one.
So
1, 2,
3.
yes. So we have at 4. We have 4
Kepala?
towels, yes. So we have at
So
least
tuan
4.
rumah tak kena kepala lagi nak cari mana towel, mana kain batik, mana ni, so they don't have. So dia dah siapkan semua. And this towel semua nanti diorang bawa balik, diorang cuci. Pihak
company.
bawa balik cuci.
Okay. Tapi kalau waris nak minta boleh kasih?
Minta pakai waris punya. Dia can use waris punya.
Habis ni
Dia boleh
ada jenazah pakai ke tidak?
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Tapi dah cuci lah. Because some waris, diorang ada nak pakai sendiri
Ihram.
sentimental value lah.
Kalau saya kata diorang nak pakai ihram diorang?
Boleh.
Ihram.
Boleh.
So we have to give to the tukang mandi sebelum diorang.
Sebelum proses permulaan saya.
Because some
Apa-apa barang pun you nak kasih pakai sebelum permulaan lah. Nanti kita akan gunakan lah. Kalau macam cakap tak nak, tak apa nak pakai tiap proses. Yang ada orang dia pakai dia punya, lepas tu dia kasih pada kita. So nanti dia akan wakafkan, kita akan rolling balik lah.
so that the pahala of the arwah will continue.
It can also be done like
Yes,
it boleh.
Boleh, can. So we put the wakaf under arwah punya nama arwah.
Okay.
Memang banyak ni orang-orang kasih punya dia. Dia pakai balik.
Then some waris they want to use that one because they want the smell.
Yes. I ever heard of that also.
Yeah, they want the smell. But apa we just they sometimes they want I want my mother or grandmother or my sister to use scarf. Okay, never mind. You just give us whatever it is, then we just use lah.
So this is the process of mandi and so now kita nak go to kapan. Okay. So kapan you're the same person or a different person?
Different person lah.
Kesian dia ni. Panas sikit. Cari mangsa mana point aja.
Kalau kesian ni tak apalah, aku tengok. Aku tengok. Sure.
Ya, alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Macam tak biasa loncat pula.
Malu lah. Okay. So we're going to.
Kita lay out everything for the rest.
So you are able to see, okay?
Kalau kita taruh jenazah tu dulu tadi model, lagi tak tahu apa come first. So now I let you see apa yang datang dulu.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is from the last to the first.
Okay.
So the last material is the kain kafan. This is the last piece.
Last piece jadi first.
Kita sunat dengan bahagian
Kepala.
Boleh tak kita pakai ada soalan tak? Tak ada soalan, saya tanya soalan nanti kan.
This one you put first kan, before you put the body, then you put
Correct.
plastic,
So now kita show for demonstration, kita akan susun semua, kita panggil orang ke atas. So I tell you which one comes first.
Yeah, because if we do that way, then it's difficult for you guys to see and visualize. So here at least you know, oh, okay, this one comes first. So this is the last thing that we use on the jenazah. Okay, so this is the last piece. We will not remove this.
Any question about this? Anything that you find unfamiliar here, sayang?
Masa tadi dah mandi tu kan?
Ya.
Macam mana dia
Macam mana you taruh kat mana badan dia?
Lepas tu kat situ juga. Saya juga. So So ni kita nak tunjukkan cara macam mana nak mengapalkan dia. So kalau I taruhkan people down ni, nanti you nak tengok very difficult.
So that means from the start you dah taruh benda ni.
No.
Kalau tak basah lah nak.
Ni reverse process. Dia tunjuk reverse process dia.
Okay. Kalau actually memang jenazah tu memang kasih juga. Okay.
And then we use the towel, right? So we wipe everything, right? So the bathtub is already dry. Now, if the jenazah is here, the first we use is the diapers. After diapers, kain. After kain, baju. After baju, then we put this one on.
Ni
After
reverse.
we use this, then we go on to touch on the head, the tudung, and the pillow. But because if we were to do all that, then you a bit gabrak. Where this one come from? So now we do. That's why I say. That's why we always stress. This is just the basic. And you want to go in depth, you give us your name, contact, and then if there's any jenazah, then we'll call you for the live showering. So by any live showering, no more than 2 students, because sometimes waris don't like. So if the waris, because some waris they don't like if students to come, then we don't call them.
As I feel like cakap tadi kan ada
Aib,
kan. Kita lebih suka orang kaum keluarga sendiri.
Betul.
Kalau ada orang luar, kita rasa janggal, right?
Betul.
So that's one of the reason lah. So we only can take 2 students at a time. And furthermore, we have to ask the waris whether they can or not. So kalau kita tak ada pelapis, kalau orang tak hands on, sampai bila? Takkan kita je besok kita tak ada, siapa nak ganti kita? Betul tak? Right? Okay. So you got no question about this?
Tak.
Anybody want to ask me why jahit?
That's the point. Yeah, then you never ask.
Okay, now, correct. I think you follow Hajar Rosnani, is it?
No, I don't know who is the person. I don't even know her name. It's just that I never seen that.
Okay, the reason why they jahit sini, supaya, memang kita boleh pakai tindia sirih. Okay, tindia sirih as what they say, memang tak jahit. Tapi kita worried, as what Ustaz cakap, perjalanan kita daripada satu tempat ke tempat jauh. So kalau kita pakai tindia sirih, takut terburai. And you all must understand yang handle jenazah kita ni bukan perempuan, yang angkat semua lelaki. So kita nak jaga aurat kita ni, macam bentuk badan kita kalau boleh sebaik yang mungkin lah. You know, so kalau kita pakai yang kena badan yang macam ni, alhamdulillah. Boleh ke kalau nak tindia sirih? I'm worried takut terbuka. Kalau kena badan gini, okey lah. Bidang 45 boleh. Alright, no? So that's the reason why kalau macam
a person like me, lagi
jahit
worse.
besar gini, okay, bila jahitan dia dah sambung jahit besar, so instead of 60 dia makan 120. Jadi macam besar macam mana pun still can, insyaAllah.
And then for example, this one you see is a cotton wool. So sometimes on top of this cotton wool will have an underpad. Why? Because some waris, I want to go bring to the mosque, for example. So from after salat at the home, they change their mind, want to bring to the mosque, and then a lot of movement, nanti whatever. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Listen to them about the ihram.
What is it, ihram? Kalau ihram hanya untuk lelaki lah, ihram bahkan tak berjahit lah. Perempuan boleh tak? Kalau perempuan pun dalam ihram tak ada pakai berjahit, bertabur lah semua. Okay. So we have to proceed another one.
Okay. So after this we have the baju.
So kita nak baringkan. So kita akan taruh baju tu dan juga kain. Okay. So dia nak akan pukul lagi dia. Okay. Alright, second. Okay. So nanti jenazah yang tadi cakap tadi tu memang dia dah baring tadi. Macam tadi jenazah tengah baring. Okay. Dan tanpa seurat benang badan dia, cuba cover by towel. Okay. So first kita akan pakaikan dia kain. So this is where the jenazah kami come.
Jenazah kami.
Saya datang puan.
Bukan jenazah. Kena lembut.
Kenapa jenazah ni excited nah?
Nak tahu macam mana rasa dia.
Okay. So kain dulu Man. So first kita pakai kain dulu. Okay. So tak ada jenazah dulu kan. So kita pakai kain dulu. Okay. Proses of pakaikan dia, kain dia pun there is a technique, but as I say lah, unless you ikut yang jenazah betul, then you will know how we do. Kalau I going to put a jenazah bedek-bedek kat sini, you tak dapat nampak macam mana kita pakaikan dia. Okay, so start here. Okay.
So it's like pull and push, you know, so that it look nice and neat. Okay.
Yang selalu this process is done by yang tukang mandi ataupun family members?
Tukang mandi.
Pak ni memang kita tak kasi dorang.
Yeah, this one because this one only just the juru mandi because the waris may not know how to do the technique.
Oh, so jadi yang waris cuma yang masa tadi the process of mandi je. Then after that, then we just put.
Yes, correct.
Cut everything. Yes. Template Template macam ni Yes.
Pakai baju kurung.
At the side I nampak macam tu cut susu kan untuk ikat.
Yes, correct. So you see, so down here we cut.
Kan dia ada bekas sini kan. So just ikat lah.
So we tie here.
Kita tuck-in lah.
And then we tie here. So here we can tie a dead knot lah, you know, if you want.
Tapi tadi Ustaz cakap jangan itu
No,
last.
that's luar.
Ini baju itu last kan.
Confused.
Too many knots.
So ni tadi jenazah tadi macam ni lah. Okay. Cuma waktu kita nak pakai dia kain ni apa, same process juga tadi. Left and right. Still being covered.
Yeah.
Okay. So now baju dah, kain dah. So kita akan pakai dan dia tapi normally bila kita dah pakaikan dia kain dengan baju, okay, tudung kita pakai baru kita masukkan kain kapan. Okay, once dah taruh kain kapan baru kita pakaikan dia tudung. Okay, so tudung
She already wear. Just show lah. So we just use the sarkop first. After we use the sarkop, then we use the cotton wool. After the cotton wool, then we use the tudung.
So where do you place the cotton wool?
On top, for example, this is the sarkop, right? So on top of this one.
So around the
Yes,
reference of
around,
the face.
correct. So if let's say your mouth, let's say terbuka, what we do is we just lift up a little bit and then we just tuck it underneath. So that your mouth will look nice with a beautiful smile. Yeah.
Jangan smile lagi.
Okay, so now we don't use the cotton wool lah, you know. We don't want the cotton wool to get stuck to your headscarf. Okay. So here and here we also cut.
okay. Sini angkat kepala dia. Tu waris akan angkat kepala dia lah. Dia angkat dengan kepala ni. Ni kita tolakkan dia.
Kalau pakai baju pun sama lah kan?
Yes.
You have to
Yes.
Baju is we turn the body left right.
Nak masukkan tu pun bila proses nak masukkan susah kan? Tak.
Proses.
Dekat kepala
tak ada.
tak susah.
Tak ada.
We do exactly the same.
Okay, I have a question. Okay, bila part dah kasih kering kan jenazah kan ada tuala kan. So when you nak letak baju tu, tuala tu still stay on?
Yes.
So then nanti you move the jenazah from left to right kan, nak masukkan kain dengan baju kan.
So this one kita macam kita pakai tudung lah. Kita coverkan dia elok-elok gini
Ada pattern lah.
Ni lupa.
Pattern you macam tu lah.
Macam suka hati you bila pattern lah. You nak pakai pattern apa lah. Jangan dia ada pattern apa.
You request lah dulu. Nak apa?
Pointy lah macam kau punya tu atas tu macam gitu.
Ada pointy.
Buat pointy.
Pandai betul jenazah ni berbual.
Boleh tunjuk macam tu. Okay, then done that. Okay, then after that. Okay, this tudung ni yang ada diorang tak pakai. Kita pakai pasal rambut lah, anak rambut sampai keluar lah. Jadi kita pakaikan aja lah. Dia pun kadang waris ada nak pakai dia sendiri. Dia nak pakai dia sendiri, tudung dia sendiri. Cakap, okay, why not? Kalau tudung putih, kita tak pakai kita punya ni. Tapi kalau tudung
Colour-colour
misalnya kata, colour-colour kita pakai yang dalam. Dalam outside kita pakai white. Tapi kalau tudung dia putih, kita pakai dia punya outside white.
Okay.
Some
It's
waris.
trend already nowadays. Banyak semua nak pakai sendiri punya.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then some waris they want to use telekung instead. Okay, no problem. Right.
Tapi kalau bagi telekung, then is okay. If it's coloured, still you will cover.
Inside lah, outside tu macam tak cantik kalau macam colour ni. Suddenly kita tak boleh. So kalau boleh putih lah.
Okay.
Putih kita pakai putih semua lah.
Okay.
Okay, then ada kapas.
You want to use cover? One. Just for the tangan ini lah.
But by this time the kapas will be already like the
Yes. The ears, the nose. Yeah. The mouth no. We normally, we make sure that there's no more fluid and she's okay.
Jadi you were saying serkup yang tadi tu on top of it is the kapas.
That's right. Correct.
pakai serkup ni, baru pakai kapas, nampakkan dia kemas je.
And even before the serkup also the kapas is in the telinga already.
Yes.
Nampak sangat tak pernah tengok.
Tak apa lah, sampai kita belajar, kita tak ikut kan. Jadi kita kalau kita ikut dia baru kita dapat tahu.
Yeah. Sometimes our waris is our own students. And they said, okay, I want to do my mother myself. I don't want anybody else. So we respect her wishes, but we are there. We are there.
Scissors, normally kita pakai scissors lah
Because it's nicer and sharper.
Kalau pakai scissors dia nampak cantik kan, dia tak ada. Dari satu kita tak boleh gunting apa-apa kat depan jenazah ke, nanti dia dengar snok.
Oh, tak boleh gunting.
Bukan tak boleh gunting, maksudnya macam ada bunyi.
No adab lah. Bukan tak boleh. Tak ada salahnya. It's just that it's not polite. You know.
Macam orang kena hukum gantung kan kalau dia dengar ragu. Okay, so normally for the hands, kita the ones that ada di sini kita akan okay.
So this is just temporary.
Oh, okay.
So after that sini baru kita guna tutupkan di kaki. Okay.
So you
kita
just
tak tutup lah, nanti dia panas kan. Kita nak pakai ni.
You just imagine lah. Just imagine.
Kaki pun kapas lah.
Yes,
kapas lah. You know like mummy style. Mummy style.
Like just now
wearing
how you
sock
cut
Yes,
according
yes,
to the size.
yes.
So socks, you just imagine like wearing socks like that, and then all of it,
Sampai kat sini.
all of it.
Okay. Actually purpose kapas itu apa?
Yeah.
To cover the shape of the body, number one, and then just to
fluid.
but
That's the reason why when we're using pampers. Okay. You can use. You don't want to use pamper, nak pakai kain buat cawat. Is it yours orang pakai cawat? Right? Pakai kain, right?
Dia pakai
Kain, right?
yes, kain.
Kain, right? I know who. Okay.
Okay,
Now, kita pakai kain cawat boleh, bukan tak boleh. Now, as I say, kita perempuan kita ada keluar sejenis cair. Okay. Even though dia kita banyak movement left and right here and there. So kat situ bila cair tu kalau keluar, kalau kita tak ada protection apa-apa, dia akan kena pada kain. So bila kain dia mudah spread. So once spread you can see. So bila nampak nanti kan dah salah air dia lagi. Kalau tak ada apa-apa tak apa. So kalau macam we worried about that, so sebelum terjadi baik kita prevent lagi better. So pampers ni pun daripada ilham yang Allah turunkan pada manusia turun kepada kita. Jadi macam ni memang kegunaan akal ni pemberian Allah, betul tak? So why not we use it? There's nothing wrong. It's much more safer. That's why kita ada underpad. Kita double protection, kita taruh underpad lagi supaya tidak takut ada pergeseran antara kulit dia dengan ni kan besi kan. That's what she say. Yang ada jenazah tu dia dah tukar fikiran, sekejap nak pergi dekat masjid, sekejap tak nak pergi tempat masjid sana. Tapi perjalanan tu makan masa. Jadi pernah satu kes tu keluar darah. Kulit ni
luka.
Maybe panas ke apa tak tahu. Then spread. So what they did is that the imam yang angkat tu kan lelaki, jadi kebetulan hari hujan. So bila hari hujan, orang lain tak perasan, kita je tahu kan, nampak benda ni ada keluar, maybe pasal banyak movement. So that's one of the reason. After that we put underpad juga lagi. After tadi kita nampak kapas kan, atas kapas kita taruh lagi underpad supaya more safer lah. Jadi kalau nak buat kesana ke sini, jadi macam walaupun ada bandara pun tak nampak lah. Jadi biar orang nampak jenazah ni cantik,
elok,
bersih, elok aja.
Even the underpad, not all syarikat will use.
This one atas bijaksana kita sendirilah. Kita nak gunakan kan. Okay, so now we do it with kapan. Okay, this one we take everybody pay part. Okay, come. Stand down there.
Korang ambil.
One person ada leg here. Okay, di sini. Okay, di sini. Okay, ready? Okay, wait
Okay. Left side first. Just like we kiam, left or right. So left side first. Wait, this one we put down first.
Put down first. Okay.
Sorry.
Ini masukkan dalam.
So you pull and push. Pull and then this one you push.
This one ni kira, ini kita tutup lah sementara kesian dia.
Tutup je.
See the reason why I say kalau macam kain besar kita perlu jahit. See, kalau tindih sirih, terbuka tu. Terbuka habis. Okay? Then from second one, we take from our side here.
Saya masih tarik
Yes. The one at the feet is the most important one. So you have to pull the bottom and the top as well, so that it looks neat and taut.
Tutup lagi One layer saya. Oh sorry, one layer.
So people on this side will pull this one. Sabar. And push. Pull and push. Pull and push.
Oh, yang paling dekat kaki tu yang paling important lah.
Yes, right. Yes. Because if she don't pull and if she's not, then the whole thing dah tak cantik. So the one at the leg is the most important person.
Baru dapat pengalaman jenazah besar. Okay? Jadi kita nanti kalau macam tu pilih-pilih bukan tak boleh, tapi masalah kena badan macam partner saya ni pun badan dia pun boleh tahan juga. Sama juga. Kelab sama juga.
Kita kelab orang cute lah.
Cantik kan? See? So this how it is. Okay. So this one samalah, kita tutup semua tadi kan. Jadi kita ginikan dalam kesian.
Adalah.
Panas kan?
Tak adalah, tak kesian kan?
Tak kesian kan dia. Lawa je nazar ni mani.
Mani je.
Alhamdulillah.
Mani je. Ingat tiramisu je.
So normally bila gini kan, kita pakai temporary punya ni, kita coverkan dia dulu. Pasal kat luar kita nak buka untuk diorang.
Oh, okay.
So when we put this one, ini semua dah tutup lah. Okay, ni kita buka lah kesian dia.
Right? The same way when we put the temporary cloth, we don't tarik this way or tarik that way. We put from the top down. Not pull this way, pull that way, pull this way, pull this way. Kesian she can feel. You know? Okay, so this one is the leg.
We will tie Okay, now you twist. Yes, twist. Berapa kali twist? Tak kisah. Tak kisah.
Tulis saja.
Jangan kasar dengan jenazah. Okay.
Jangan menganiaya, boleh tak?
Hidup minta maaf. Okay.
Then you just tie it on.
Okay. Okay, now kita ikat dengan 5 ikatan. Nak ikat 10 ikatan boleh tak?
Boleh.
Satu ikatan boleh tak?
Tak boleh.
Boleh juga,
boleh.
tapi kalau tubuh kan?
Itulah.
Okay, so this one. Okay, mana?
So this one is the
Jenazah angkat sendiri kaki.
Dekat kepala.
Macam gini aku pun lari siapa.
Okay, kita ikat pada 5 ikatan kepala, kaki, bahu, pinggang, lutut. Kalau nak senang ingat, senangnya dia laku head, shoulder, knees,
Tentu.
waist.
Oh.
Alright. You can remember that, dia tambah waist saja
Okay.
Okay, so this one knees Okay, agak-agak then kita ikat. Okay. Okay. Semua ikat semua mengalir ke kiri. Why? Pasal nanti dia akan menghadap ke kanan. Tarik, okay?
So this is the one yang the knot yang jangan ketat.
Okay, boleh. Okay. Okay. Nasib baik bilik aircon.
Jenazah mana boleh berbual?
Betul. I'm just curious, yang kalau macam kata ada jenazah yang diorang ada macam pakai Q-tex, then it was not.
Before that semua kita dah bersih.
How do you remove it?
Nail polish removal lah.
Oh, boleh.
Oh, we have everything, darling. We have,
Dia boleh removal lah.
No, sebab memang dia pernah cakap mungkin tak kita pakai lah. Dia cakap nanti kalau mati nanti tak boleh tanggal, dia cabut kubur saya.
Ada orang cakap macam gitu. So
Pasal dia orang ada nail polisher.
nail polish
Dia
removal.
cakap Mak Siti. Mak Siti kan tak nak you pakai. Balik aku cakap.
mak bedek.
Habis kalau dah rambut apa botak kan?
Nanti I bilang dulu.
So that's why whatever so normally the cotton wool then we cover, right? So sometimes we open it for the people who are inside the room only, to kiss the hands, to kiss the forehead
Before we
bring it out.
before we do this one.
Before we tie.
Only the next of kin.
Only for the next of kin. Then because sometimes we also want to cover the hand. Because sometimes they got tattoo on the hand, the knuckles, right?
Yes.
So we want to cover that part as well. The part outside, people need to know lah. Maybe the family members dah tahu, yang dah tahu, yang tak tahu.
But some boleh tak husband dia mandikan dia?
Boleh?
Boleh for the last moment, punya last minute tu kita kasih dia mandi. Okay, let's say kalau macam dia tak nak suka mandi nak mandikan sendiri, boleh tak?
Boleh.
Kalau dia tahu lah. Kalau dia tahu.
Ya. Kalau dia tahu dia boleh mandikan. Suami kita boleh mandikan kita kalau kita ada anak-anak.
Tapi ada tak yang
For myself, I will say to my husband, so only I got 2 sons, so my son and my husband will mandikan. Only for the private part, that my son will touch. Okay, for the rest of things, my husband can do.
Tapi kira kan as like what you said, you request even before you passed on, kira kan itu adalah satu tanggungjawab diorang.
Yes. So because the most important one is the istinja. If one person know how to do the istinja, then fine. Then you can do it as a family. For example, when my father passed away, I was very fortunate that my mom was around. So husband can do wife, right? So my mom did my father, and we all just did the rest of the parts of the body.
Oh, okay.
Because I was there, and my father's got no sons, only all daughters.
So the mother was there, so the mother do the private part, so all the daughters do the other part.
It's very emotional kan? Much more.
If you all have a father, tell me, if you have a father, if he's a bedridden, and you look after your father, you kena mandikan dia, cebokkan dia, nampak all everything. Do you think that bila dia dah meninggal, you tak boleh cebokkan dia?
Of course you can.
Oh, okay.
Kalau bapak saya suruh saya mandikan dia.
Yes,
Bapak jangan malu pak. Orang kat sini bukan nak tengok apa-apa. Orang nak tolong bapak bersihkan badan.
Correct. So only for strangers, right? The husband or the son, they want to mandikan their mother. But the problem is we are around. So that's why it's not allowed for them to be in the same shower room at that time.
Provided also family members yang nak buat, they must know the
Technique.
The technique.
See, as I say, some jenazah they might ada keluar darah lagi keluar, macam cecair lagi daripada badan dia. So if they doesn't know, they just do juga tutup. Kalau sekali dia tutup, keluar lagi cecair, can be seen. So
Kalau macam gitu, do we have to be infected?
that's why kalau tukang mandi, kalau macam ada pengalaman, so we knew
we won't do
that
that.
we won't do that. So
Yeah.
far dah bersih, dia tak akan, insyaAllah.
So what happens is, if the husband say, she's my wife, I want to shower, okay, fine, no problem. So we do everything. So the last showering, yes, we call the husband and we call the son in. That's it. No
Last
more.
showering.
Last showering.
Kita mandi, dia kan mandi niat kan. Dan then kita sudah angkat wuduk.
So the two of us, what we'll do is we have our hands, our tutup our.
Once dia dah clear semua, dia akan keluar, so kita akan proses.
That's right.
The same goes if, for example, for the guy, then I'm the daughter. The last I can come in also.
Yeah. You just have to tell the juru mandi in advance, because some juru mandi are very particular. So it all depends on the juru mandi itself and how flexible they are. Because we have to understand, if it is my father and if there's a juru mandi and they don't allow me in the room, I'll be very upset.
Ya, betul.
I'll be pissed off.
Kalau datuk dengan cucu boleh? Atau can, right?
Datuk jarang.
Yeah.
Mungkin.
Yeah. So
Yang
no.
terdekat sekali lah.
I don't think cucu want to go in also.
But let's say kalau kita nak, boleh kan? Boleh.
What they will do is they will just stand on one side and then they will just watch. I know where you're coming from, because some
Very
parents,
close.
some parents, they want die, they want their children to see. This is your grandmother. I've heard so many things, So, no, never mind. My children must look at. Okay, never mind. It's okay. They just sit around like that.
Tapi dengan pengalaman, from your pengalaman lah, guys, so which means that if like you saw a jenazah, you will know whether it is appropriate for the family members to join in or not, right?
Yes, correct.
And then if like it's not appropriate, you will just nicely tell them that, okay, let us handle. So
right, yes.
kita sebagai taruhlah waris ataupun anak, we will have to, it's best to just give them a.
Because for example, remember the decomposed case? Wow, the mother die want to see. But we told the mother that it's not appropriate even for the mother to see. She's my daughter, how come I...
Oh,
because, okay, you imagine a decomposed body more than 7 days. So you bayangkan what sort of state it is in.
Bloating. Mesti dah explode.
Yes.
Yeah, and then the maggots and all. So you bayangkan, and then so we kindly tell the mother,
Tapi
this,
normally they will listen to you all, right?
Normally, yes.
Right? They will just hormat and then tak menyusahkan.
we use like reverse psychology lah, so something like that lah.
Okay.
No matter how much you love the person, you always want to think the person in their best states, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you going to go inside the grave with your mother? No, right? So, that's my case. Every single jenazah we treat like as if that jenazah is our own flesh and blood. Yeah. Baby ke, toddler ke, decompose ke, or whatever it is lah.
Do you ever like an experience, do you ever like macam you mandikan jenazah lepas tu you feel very touched until too emotional?
Oh.
Even though you are not related, but then
Emotional, ada tak?
Almost all.
Oh, okay.
Almost all. And somebody asked me, how do you
overcome.
There's two questions. How do I overcome the grief? And then when you clean the mouth, how do I overcome that girliness part? You don't overcome it, you just deal with it.
Okay.
Because it gets to me every time when I clean the mouth. Every single time it gets to me.
Is it okay if you were to share what actually comes out from the mouth? Is it just normal fluid or?
all kinds, all sorts of things.
Okay.
Kalau macam ada sakit kanser, sometimes it will keep the fluid keep on keluar.
Blood.
So if they still on berterusan macam cair tu keluar. So what we do is that we take the something to cover cotton on the mouth, then kita mulut kita tutup. Like this one tadi mana tadi kain tadi. A temporary one is on that. So this one we will cover
With the cotton wool.
with the cotton wool lah. We'll cover this way so that they won't see. You cannot see. Okay? So as I say, kita nak dia nampak sebaik mungkin, jadi orang luar akan nampak dia cantik, dia nampak dia bersih. Kita nak dia cakap, kita nak nampak kalau dia nampak, even though one tiny spot kalau dia nampak ada darah pun dia macam bawang banyak, bawang putih, bawang merah, bawang keluar.
Bawang.
Semua keluar.
Especially the suicide case, decomposed case, industrial accident, we already cover the face. Kau jangan dah tutup.
That means you come just to see what's happening to you.
Okay.
It's wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Niat tu dah salah lah. Datang tu, bila datang tengok jenazah tu, kita nak kena banyak-banyak doa
Yes.
khusus untuk dia saja. Dan di mana pun kita diri, insyaAllah siapa yang menolong pun pahalanya sama juga, insyaAllah. Niat kita ikhlas, kita nak bantu dia di perjalanan terakhir. Satu hari ni kita mandikan dia.
Betul.
Mungkin besok orang mandikan kita. Kita tak tahu kan.
How you feel being wrapped up?
Honestly, I want to know what it feels like, because at the end of the day kita akan sampai. So nak kena tahu, like right now tak boleh bergerak sih. Tak boleh bergerak, you feel very helpless.
So everybody will have a chance to become a jenazah, have a different feeling. They have a different feeling, they have their own different feeling.
She is correct. Every single student that we come across who have become a model jenazah, every single student give a different experience. Some say, I didn't get to see my parents go. I want to be a model jenazah. I want to know what's it like. Sometimes, what's one of them.
When my grandfather passed away, I was actually sleeping beside him.
Oh, mashallah. So. MashaAllah. That is so beautiful.
Dah lah.
So normally kita pakaikan dia apa final tu kita bagi dia celak sebelum mati. Tapi yang ada orang pun dia tak nak. Okay, when waris cakap request that I don't want to put on celak, so we don't put lah. Tapi kalau yang nak pakai celak, kita pakai celak ada kasi bawah mata situ. Tak ada kening-kening pun tak ada.
Dia draw.
No, tak ada yang Nana. No. Maskara.
There goes the Mac.
Alhamdulillah. Terima kasih. Dah hidup balik pun masih hidup balik.
Hidup balik. Ada reaction tak? You tengok masih sejuk tak?
Tapi yang ada kita selama ni kita tahu jenazah tu baik ataupun tidak, kadang-kadang dengan cara dia punya keringat kalau keringat kita diamkan aja. And amazing ni kalau jenazah tu jenazah yang baik dia punya keringat ibu kita dah mandi jadi kita dah lap
Masih ada?
Yeah. Yes.
Perlu, ya Allah.
Dia tukang mandi tanya abang dia. Abang okey. Dia tanya dia, abang dia cakap InsyaAllah. So sampai sekarang saya tak tahu kenapa orang tanya something like that. Curious. Dia just want to know whether dia haji tak sebut nama haji kat dia depan masa I thought macam dia nak hajikan ke dia niat tu dia nak sebut nama tak. No. Haji antara kita dengan orang haji.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
There's no such thing as I dah pergi haji now. You better call me Haj. Whether your Hajj or Haji is accepted, it's best to go quietly. Name is between you and Allah.
From nowhere dia tanya abang.
Dah bangun lah, apa lagi?
Jangan. Linda jealous sebenarnya.
Risau.
Kau jealous kau cakap.
Sebab kita tak ambil gambar. Ada video.
Ada video macam
Later I can post.
So, and any other question that you all have, can ask, can shoot, no problem. Something, any draw?
So that means bila dah habis mandikan dan kafankan tu, kita just sampai setakat tu lah. Then we just put it outside for the relatives. Before then eventually it will.
Yes. We got some cases this is I think mazhab Hanafi lah. Okay. Diorang betul-betul nak ikut cara sunnah lah, nak ikut cara sunnah. So what they did is that bila kita mandikan kat dapur family kat dapur, so kita untuk taburkan pacai pun dia tak nak, dia cuma nak cium dahi saja. Then dia cuma panggil adik-beradik dia, adik-beradik arwahnya, anak-anak arwahnya, mak bapak dia, itu saja. Sepupu sepapat, sepupu seng semua tak ada. Anak buah ke,
Strict lah.
Also no.
Very strict.
No, that's all. Lepas pada tu dia dah kasi cium, so kita tutup semua. So lepas tu jenazah ni bawa keluar, all being covered ready. Kak Roh hanya untuk solat saja. Jadi siapa-siapa yang datang kat luar tu, dia tak doakan dia saja. Don't to see the face. Which is I think is that is a correct method. Now you put yourself, you tentang itu. Orang datang, kalau doa-doa baik-baik tak perlu juga. Kadang-kadang datang, ni, dia sakit dah lama ni. Baru ni, kau tak dengar khabar. You know, they start talking nonsense. That's what happening, right? So, dia rasa kat depan-depan.
Betul.
Do you think it's wise or you baring gini orang tengok? This is not a barang perhiasan untuk orang tengok, right? So, I think, that's itulah orang yang Muslim, they're more stricter.
That's why sometimes our imam, while we are showering, there is a tahlil going on, and he advised rather than to have all of you talking about worldly things, why don't we all sit around and
pasal waktu kita tengah sedang mandi kan ramai orang, jadi masa tu lah buat tahlil lebih baik, orang ramai. Kalau dah pergi jenazah dah masuk dalam tubuh, balik
baru nak bertahlil.
orang dah tak ada. Orang dah tak ada. Tinggal dia kaum keluarga dia je. Ramai kan. Jadi kalau gini lagi ramai orang, dia baca macam bergema gitu kan, jadi dapat singkatkan satu orang singkat saja, kalau 100 orang 100 orang singkat sampai depan. As I say lah, maybe cara kita tak sama dengan cara yang mana yang memang pernah pergi untuk pengurusan. Be next time kalau you ada family ke, siapa yang meninggal ke, take part then you will know. Proses apa pun balik pada asal kita nak tutup kearifan dia, okay? Supaya mudah buat dia dengan secantik yang baik lah. Supaya orang nampak dia, orang cakap yang baik-baik saja. Jangan sampai kan ada sana kurang, sini kurang gitu. Itu saja. Tetap nak tutupkan dia punya. Okay? That's the rule of thumb. The rule of thumb is to jaga air.
As a rule of thumb, we have to do this. As a rule of thumb, jaga air is number 1 priority. Number 1 for everything else.
Sebab tu kadang-kadang bila kita tengah mandi songkong, orang masuk sana, masuk super nice lah. Dia tengah mandi kat beg mandi, orang buka pintu masuk. Macam kita perasaan kita macam rasa tak elok Jadi I'm a bit strict about that. Kalau I yang tukang mandi dia, saya tak kasih. I'll stop immediately. You want in or you want out? Once in, you out. You can choose. I'm not stopping it. Lepas before kita mandi, kita stopping waris. Sampai nak masuk, silakan masuk. Kita tak ada informasi masuk.
On an average, berapa lama does it take to normally from 1.5 to 2?
That depends. Let's say kalau macam jenazah yang senang, jenazah tu yang senang, tak ada macam masalah, mungkin dalam 1 jam setengah lah dengan kita bila. Tapi kalau jenazah tu masalah, it might take maybe sometimes 2 hours.
When you say masalah, it includes like
Decompose.
Sometimes bila kita dah gini ada keluar lagi.
Macam excessive fluid, constantly keluar.
Rasa lah kita nak kain ni putih, kita nak bila dia buat kat luar, orang tak nampak ada tekan ni. Yang putih je. So kalau kita nak dah itu masih nampak, kita terpaksa pasang kain ni. Kita tak nak satu orang luar macam nampak dia putih. Tempat mandi ni kalau kita pakai pun dia macam dia one set up.
Elevated lah.
Yes.
Jadi air turun.
So that when we carry the head, the water will flow down this way. So that when your head is slightly elevated, right, it doesn't go inside your nose.
So kalau macam ada kawan kita ataupun saudara kita yang tak kisahlah mana-mana pengurusan dia ambil, you all got chance to masuk mandi, bantu bersama, masuk. Kalau nampak dia lakukan macam kasar atau we got the right to say to them. Okay, dia lakukan dengan sebaik mungkin pada Allah. Okay, pasal yang ada sambil mandi pun boleh berbual telefon.
Ada ke?
Yes.
Yang ada pun boleh dengan mandi.
Tapi nak tukang mandi dia.
Juru mandi dia.
Yes.
So I think it's good for you to explore. Siapa sedang mana-mana yang ada.
Habis sekali kalau kita tegur, sekali dia macam tak happy ke?
No, but then it's adab.
It's adab.
Balik kepada adab lah.
Yeah. Because some juru balik.
Waris got the right to say that. Waris got the right. It shows that tukang mandi tak ada ilmu.
Okay.
Like if you tengok sekarang kan ada that drama kan.
6x7.
Kan.
There's a lot of mistake into that drama. If you really follow that drama, there's a lot of mistake that you can point out them.
I rasa tu ada purpose lah, yang mistake tu dia nak
But no idea whether when can you mandi you kasi orang pintu terbuka.
I think the one that really hits me the most is the video kan. To me that one really macam this is kau bukakan air
Drama apa ni?
Jenazah tu
Drama
really hits me hard and I don't think it should be this
6 kali 7.
every Thursday when
Oh, tak nak tengok.
Tuesday.
Suria.
The first one, the first series is very good. The second one is banyak series pay lah. Second series ni banyak bercinta-cinta lah, banyak ini lah, nonsense lah. The first one is very good.
Yeah, first one was
I think they only did that.